gotten a little overboard with my book haul today. But do I regret it? Definitely not. Because you guys are going to get an exciting little haul of all the books I bought today. Are you ready for it? The first book that I bought is of my favorite genre ever, which is thrillers, and this book is called The Jealous Wife by James Cain. Now, this is a psychological thriller which involves a married couple and another woman who enters their lives and changes it for the better or the worse. That you'll have to decide when you read it. It's a domestic thriller, it's a page turner, and if you love thrillers and mysteries, I think you're going to absolutely love this book. The next book is a romance, and it's by one of our favorite authors, Nona Uppal. It's called Call It Coincidence. This is basically a second chance romance where our two main characters, Naina and Vatsal, they remade after 3 years, and sparks fly and a lot of unresolved story happens, and you'll have to find out what happens at the end by reading it. So this is Call It Coincidence, and if you love romances, you definitely need to read this book. The next book is Audition, which is also a Booker Prize 2025 longlist. This book has been on my TBR for a long time, ever since I saw this, and is essentially about this actress who goes on to meet a man who is years younger to her, and the story unfolds in sections where you're left guessing who they are even to each other. I'm definitely looking forward to this because the premise sounds so interesting. The next book that I picked up is The 11th Hour by Salman Rushdie. Now, I have to admit that I've never really read any books by him, but I've heard quite a lot about his writing. And so I thought that this book, which is essentially a collection of 5 short stories, will be a good introduction to his writing and the way that he explores stories. These 5 stories tell stories about mortality, legacy, and the way that human beings deal with life's final act. And I'm really looking forward to explore Rushdie's writing for the first time, and I'm excited. The next is this tomb of a book, which is also a Booker Prize 2025 shortlist, and it is The Loneliness of Sonia and Sunny by Kiran Desai. This is Kiran Desai's first and newest book after 20 long years. Essentially, this is a story about the two main characters, Sonia and Sunny, who meet on this overnight train and they immediately form a connection. However, the embarrassing thing is that their grandparents had already set them up before this. Now, this is a story of loneliness, it is a story about connection, it is a story about a little bit of romance, but also old school. And I think if you love all these tropes, if you love all these topics, this is going to be a great book. The next book is Flesh, which is also a Booker Prize 2025 winner. Now, this book follows the story of this 15-year-old guy from Hungary who gets into this secret relationship with a married woman who can be the age of his mother, and then his life basically goes into chaos. If that doesn't sound interesting to you, I don't know what else, because I am really intrigued. I'm excited to read and find out what exactly happens in this guy's life. The next book is Lalan Sweets by Shrishti Chaudhary. It looks like a cozy little romance, and it actually follows the story of Tara, who lives in this small town and works at a math tuition center and also her grandfather's sweet shop. She meets her old school crush, Niku. Both of them together go on this journey. I think it's going to be about love, family, a little bit of drama maybe, and I'm really looking forward to see how Tara and Niku's stories unfold. I don't usually navigate towards dark romances, but for this series, God of Malice, the Legacy of God series, I really could not help myself after coming and watching all these reels, all these video edits, and all these quotes from the book series. So, like any other sane person, I went and got myself the entire series, 4 books. Anyhow, this book follows the characters Killian Carson and Glendon King, where Killian is this charming predator and he is a total psychopath. And our other main character, Glendon King, she knows that she should run away from this person, but she never will, because she craves this darkness and she craves that he will follow and chase her. So I don't know what happens in these 4 books, and I guess you and I both have to read and find out. The next book I picked up is Burning Roses in My Garden by Taslima Nasrin. Now, this book has been translated by Jessie Waters from Bangla into English, and it is essentially a comprehensive collection of poems, which is also Taslima Nasrin's first poetry collection. These stories explore love, the cruelty of life, sorrow, loneliness, and the experiences of women that define true generations. This is a beautiful cover, and I'm definitely excited to explore Taslima Nasrin's words. Okay, so the next book is exactly what this title tells you. It's Percy Jackson's Guide to Camp Half-Blood. And if you're a Percy Jackson lover, you are going to devour this book. This book is a guide to the camp that all of us have been dreaming from when we have first introduced to this world. The thing is, Percy discovered this absolutely horrendous introduction video that Apollo made about Camp Half-Blood. He was like, no, we have to do better. And this book basically tells this whole story of what Camp Blood is, what you can do, what you can expect, all the questions that you might have had from your childhood. So, turns out the camera battery just ran out on me, and I still have a whole lot of exciting books to show you guys from this haul. Anyhow, tell me which all books from this part of the video stood out for you that you think that you're definitely getting for yourself. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.